Hello and welcome back to the channel. Okay, I'm going to do a Hunt Showdown preview. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, before I go into my review of the game, as some of you may be aware, probably not many of you, I'm a founding member of the BG4G hub, a website which does reviews and various other everything gaming based. So this is what this review is for, and there's lots of other reviews going up on there from other YouTubers with gameplay, so please check that out. That link will be at the end of this video. I'll have the link to it then. But we've got a special scoring formula for our channel. At the moment, games will be scored out of 10. So one of the fundamental parts of BG4G reviews is a scoring system. As gamers and reviews, we want scores to remain unbiased and fair as possible to give a balanced view of a game that is concise, reliable and consistent, and I think you all agree with that. A view that will not only show its gameplay through our player review YouTube links, but also a scoring system that will break down the game's positives and negatives in an easy method. Because at the moment there's just a lot of nonsense reviews, and you just got to question if they've even played the game. At the moment, with a view of implementing an extended version of our site, the game's going to be scored out of 10. It's important to note that a score out of 10 should be exceptionally rare, if not impossible. Many review sites and critics are happy scoring 10 out of 10, but this is a flawed method and weakens the meaning behind the score of 10. So, reviews will cover the following criteria when assessing a game's overall score. 1. Story plot, and that involves lore and narrative. 2. Longevity replayability, that involves customization, character development, possible DLC. 3. Fun and enjoyment, and that includes gameplay and game modes. 4. Originality and innovation, and that includes challenging genres, new concepts and pushing boundaries. And finally 5. Known issues and value for money, and that includes bugs, glitches, and basically the costs versus the overall game analysis that I give. Each of these are scored out of 20. Once scored, those 5 ratings will accumulate a total number out of 100. There is an example of a scoring system on the website. However, this site is still in its early stages, and thus at the moment can only score out of 10. So to convert the number from 100, we'll simply turn a 76 score into a 7.6. And now to finalise. Here is how those scores will be presented. As it stands, review sites have adopted a 6 to 7 score as being average, and as I mentioned before, this is wholly unreasonable and illogical. Here at BG4G, we've adopted the ideal average scoring to be set at 4 to 5. These scores are represented like this. A score of 1 is terrible, a score of 2 to 3 is below average, a score of 4 to 5 is average, a score of 6 to 7 is good, a score to 8 to 9 is excellent, and score 10 is a masterpiece. So, with that said, I'll get on with the review. First I'll do the review and then likely give my opinion and the breakdown of the scores at the end with a final score. Thank you very much for listening, and let's finally get into this, shall we? Straight into the game. Well, not directly straight into the game. So this is basically the layout as you open up the game. This is a breakdown of when you've completed a mission. As you see, it's basically your progression. As you progress, you unlock different stages and different things. Quick play challenges, news. This is just basically an information page and your progression page. On here, you've got your hunters. So you can choose and recruit different hunters, and then you can customize them. You can buy all new weapons and stuff. You go to the store. If you go, look, all items, large items, medium. Let me just scroll through this for you. The stuff I own. There's my money. You get money from doing missions and stuff and completing tasks. Basically, what the game is about is you make a hunter and then you're contracted to go and kill a monster. So basically, but there is other players that are also contracted to kill this monster. So you've got to find this monster and kill it and then you retrieve a contract. However, once you've killed the creature and received its contract, other players are then alerted to where you are on the map, so they can come and get you and kill you and take the contract, and then you've got to eliminate them. So that's basically a roundup of the game. There are other modes as well. There's like a kind of like a what do you call it, like a PUBG Battle Royale mode, where you play Hunter and you've got to sort of do missions, and then it's loaded all just head to head. So there's various other modes in the game. Let me go into the game now and show you a bit more of the game as it's played. So that's now just fun to me a game. As you see, you can team up, you can go solo, you can pair up. Obviously, when you pair up, you put against other paired up players, or you can play solo. And let me take you into the game now, so we can see a bit more of the game as I'm playing it, and then you can have a bit of a stronger opinion of it. So here we go. Just waiting for other players. I think waiting for my partner to come in. Bear in mind once more, this is a preview title. So the graphics ain't going to be outstanding yet, and there's going to be a few little glitches and bugs with it. So we kind of will let that go. Even though it plays, as you'll see, fairly fluent at the moment. The game's extremely atmospheric. It reminds me kind of, if you cross Red Dead 2 with Resident Evil, it feels something along those lines. It advises you to use a headset for stereo sound, because there are lots of little sounds in the game. The interesting thing about this is sort of you're fighting sort of like demons, not so much zombies, but more like demons, just like Resident Evil sort of games. And here we go. So you've got to find clues that take you to where the boss is. You do this by using your special vision. There we go. So everything goes dark and you can see where you're meant to go. And there's several clues you can see. So they've got one there and there's one there. There's obviously other players in this world, so they're doing the same. So they've started somewhere else and they're doing the same. There's my teammate. I'm over there. I've armed myself with an axe and a pistol. And I've also given myself a first aid kit and an injection thing. You've got a big chop. You hold your finger, big chop, and little chops. Right, so he's probably gone off to find the clue. Let's go. I'm going to go with him, see if I can catch him. He's exceptionally dark now, which is a bit of a pain. So you're not going to see too much. Oh no. There's this girl. She's got moths, and she attacks you with moths that come after you and basically disease you. So you want to get rid of those. Run away from her. There's just dangerous and things everywhere. As I said, they're affected by sound, and as you go through the game, you'll find. Where am I? Oh no, it's this way. It's in here. You will find. Because they're affected by sound, you'll find things that you sort of can give away your position. Like you'll find... Oh, he's with me. But this is a portal or a clue. This is what you're meant to locate. There we go. Map updated. If I show you the map, that's my equipment. If I show you the map, it's where we start, and you can see the map will slowly close down as you get closer. Until eventually it basically says where the boss is, or the general area where the boss is. I won't say directly where he is. You've got sort of different kits and classes, even though you can, and the kits and classes really just give you different traits, but you can give yourself any gear you want. There's someone right up here with me. I'm gonna run, catch up with my mate. I'm scared. Right. Yes. So let me catch up with my matey down here. There's various different types of zombies. Or, I'll call them zombies. Demons. There's them, but then there's this thing here, which is like a... I don't know what that is. I said you've got sort of the moth lady that seems to scream, and her head's been torn off and there's all moths and stuff in it, and they all attack you and you get too close to her. What's he scared of? Oh, I see. Oh, Jesus, he's big. Oh my no. Yeah. All these like maggot leech things come out of him. I'm running. Oh, he's trying to torch it, is he? Where's my axe? Oh man. I thought he was my teammate. Oh dear. See, made too much noise and now I'm sort of attracted attention towards me. So there is. So that's several of the creatures you come across. You get these things in the water which are like, oh, I don't know, sort of this demonic thing that lives in the water, and it's like worms. Like tentacles that come up and grab you and do damage as well. There's basically just danger everywhere. Is he just punching him? Or is he stabbing him? He's hitting him with his gun. Yeah, do you want a hand? No, don't. You're sort of travelling around a town. There is equipment you can pick up, bullets, guns and weapons and all sorts. You can do stuff like that. I can turn that on. You can make things that make noises to attract the creatures to sort of move them around. Oh my god. That guy will burn you. See, look, what I've trodden here, that's all glass all over the floor, which is making me make lots of noise and attracting everything to me. That is one of those witches that I was just telling you about. And she's gonna... Yeah. They can hear gunfire in distance, so that means there's other players doing their thing. Let's go, man. There's something big in here. Yeah, I got him. Even to me, because I've got the axe, he's obviously just got guns, so I'll arm myself with an axe. Close range. Take that then. You can pick up stuff like this, and you can throw it, and it set fire to an area. You can also equip yourself with things like dynamite and stuff, which you can buy from the store before you come into the game. And I do have a couple of sticks of dynamite on me, and a Molotov cocktail. That is like a burning creature thing, which if he goes near you, it will attack you, and when he dies he explodes in a ball of flame, which sets you on fire. And yes, you can get on fire and you will burn, so you want to avoid fire. I do actually have a light on me. I bought a light so I can light up the area a bit more actually, to give you something to look at. I would give them position away, but ducks. They're ducks, they're not demons. As I said, once again, yeah, everything you do can give away your position. There are demonic things like dogs and all sorts. The game is so atmospheric. I have to give it. I'm gonna have to give it some points just for that. Oh, I'm gonna help myself. I'll do that. Where did he go? Must have gone this way. Oh, he is. So what I can do is throw this. Like so. Burn these little wormy creature things. Oh! Oh wait! Ah, there we go. Something behind me, isn't it? Yep. Wow. Thanks for covering my back, mate. Yeah, you will bleed out. You have to always bandage yourself when you're cut or something, because you will start bleeding. You have to be careful of the water, because as I said, there's things that live in it. There's a load more pack of dogs up there. Oh, she's got in there. See, once again, these things that creep around these, because if you walk through them, they make noises. And the boss appears, I've just noticed, is a spider. Which they're fast, they do run along ceilings and walls and everything, and they do spit venom. And they can pin you to the ground and bite you. They're not very pleasant, they're quite hard to defeat actually. You sometimes get one, Christ. You can get 1 or 2 or even 3 creatures, I believe. I've only encountered 2 at the most. You've contracted to kill. But you do get more. You see the other... See the glass again. Almost walked in the glass. The other players could be... If there is more than one contract, the other players could be after the other contract. And they could kill that creature and get their contract. Then that means... They've got a contract. You've got a contract. Bear trap. Then what you want to do is kill them to get their contract, to get their money. If you lose the mission or fail, you only get half of the XP you should be awarded. So it is in your interest to accomplish your missions. He's doing a runner, so I guess he must have got the... Where's the way out of here? If you go down, you can be picked up. Oh dear. I'm going to bandage myself now. I'm going to leave the bear trap. Let me care for it. Let's catch up with my old buddy. Right. It sounds like something walking around me. He must be off to here. Yes, he is. This is that thing, you see it? He's obviously gone in the water and that's just made a straight beeline for him. So why is distracted over there? I'm going to make him run across this water. Ah! Oh, yeah. Not pleasant at all. It's an interesting setting. I'm not sure what it's set. Because sometimes you get cannons and things. I guess it's the new cowboys and that. So I guess it's sort of set in the 1800s. Some sort of Civil War thing. I'm not quite sure on the story yet. I'm sure there will be one in the end game. Possibly a story game, a story to it. But as it stands at the moment, the plot is just to kill and level up. and progress through the game. Oh no! I'm not going to cross there. Oh, come on, man. Let me jump in the water here. Right. Swim. Go, 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 go. You can just hear noises and screams and everything everywhere. I think that's one of the most appealing things about the game. The atmosphere of it. Right, the spider is in here, I can actually hear it. So, let's go inside. I can open this. And it sounds like the other players are in there as well. So, I'm going to get a stick of dynamite. I'm going to turn my light off. Oh, you see that? That's a spider running on the ceiling. It's above you, mate. Ah! Can't see anything there. I just gave myself a boost, health boost. That's gonna give me away again. Don't want to do that at all. Right, so he's fighting other players by the looks of it. I'd help him if I can get round to where he is. I want to get round to them so I can. Burn. Oh. That way. Managed to chop him up. With myself. Die. Oh no, now the spider's on me. Just as I got that player out. Oh no, where is he? Driver teammate. And we're in trouble. Because now I'm almost dead and I'm out of health. I'm going to turn my light back on. I'll put this on. Right, we need some health, my man. Trying to take this. He's not happy. Could do is find some health. Oh, there's one of the big things there and all. There's more players out there, I can hear him. Oh, healing, nice. Where is it? Ah! Get out of here. can kill your teammates, so you've got to be careful. Oh, I'm burning bad. This is where I bring out the old dynamite. Where is it? Nice. Run away. Wow. Something exploded. Other than my dynamite. Did I kill it? Let's go back in and find out. Is there a player? I'm gonna loot him. Oh, where is it? This thing could go anywhere. Yay! Get back! Ah, it's a spits filament area. Just not taking damage. Oi! Ah man, it's behind me. Ah! And the spider got me. Hopefully my partner can get me up in time. Even though I don't think there's a time. If he doesn't, yeah, he's got me up. I didn't die. All good. Slowed up. I think the spider's probably the hardest boss I've encountered so far. Just because he is so goddamn fast. Just, he's so close to death. He's got his health bar in the corner, top left corner. We've both got a shot on it then. He keeps popping there, doesn't he? Come on. Come on. I don't want to look away. Yikes! Let's go on there, I think, to see if we've got anything else. Ah, got it. Ah, man. Another player turned up and killed me. Ah, my partner's down as well. So let's get on to the scoring. Right, so story and plot first, which includes a narrative and lore. So far the game doesn't have an obvious story arc or any real lore or anything. The plot's fairly simple. You're just sort of assigned to get contracts and kill people, kill demons and things and monsters and stuff. I can see it expanding and growing and adding to it. But as it stands at the moment, it's not particularly fantastic. I'm going to score it an 8. Right, so let's move on to replay value and longevity. These aren't too bad. It's got several game modes, lots of customization, both character and weapon customization, because you can choose different characters and kit them out differently, looks wise and weapons wise. So customization's good. Longevity, yeah, as I said, there's quite it's fairly addictive already. I'm just sort of jumping into it quite easily, and it's quite fun just to run around and just shoot people, especially with a friend. I've not really played with anyone that I know yet. I've just played with randoms, and even then, you sort of, if you're playing with someone that's already played it a few times, you sort of learn the way of the game. You work around each other. So longevity and replay value, I would say at this stage, I'm going to give it because I think it's quite good. So I'm going to give it a 12. So let's move on to the next criteria. Then let's have a look at fun and enjoyment. Fun and enjoyment, this includes gameplay and game modes. There's only 2 game modes at the moment, but the gameplay is good and it's very fun, enjoyable. It's very atmospheric, as I said before. I'm going to score this I'm going to score it a 12 as well. Right, originality, innovation. I think it's fairly new. There's several of these sort of kind of style of games. You've got Deep Rock Galactic. You've got a Predator game coming out soon for PS4, not till next year possibly. The sort of the 4-player versus modes, or should say 2-player, whatever. This kind of sort of genre game, but this has sort of got a little bit of a twist in it. As I said, there's less players. And I like the theme. I like it sort of being more cowboy, and so I'm going to give it actually a 14. And then finally down to issues and value for money. So bug issues for a preview game. There's no real bugs or glitches. I've had no real deeming features. I've not been stuck on anything. I've not dropped through this planet at the moment. I've not done anything like that. There's the graphics can be improved and stuff like that, but there's not really an issue. So with that in mind, and then value for money, because it's on the preview program, it's only half price. So I'm in the UK, so it's only £25. So I think it's great value for money. So I'm going to actually give it, for the time being, that a 15. Yes, 15. So that gives an overall score of 61, or 6.1 on my meter thingy, which gives it just a good score. So 6.1 from me, good score, good game. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to have another run through. I'm going to keep my gob shut so you can sort of listen out more and just enjoy it a bit more. So I'm going to have one more run through and then leave it there. Remember to look out for the link to the BG4G Hub website at the end. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah.